Hey, how you doing? So listen, with everything that's going on in this world today, the pandemic, all this Afghanistan, everything crazy that's going on, are you drinking too much? Do you think you are? Do you know you are? Let's talk about that right now. Let's see if you are.
Zombie apocalypse.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you again, and welcome back to the show. Thanks for stopping by. And as always, hope to find everybody safe, healthy, and in good spirits. And remember, if you're new here, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you know next come out with a video. And don't forget that thumbs up. That always helps. I appreciate that. Appreciate everybody coming by. Appreciate you all subscribe. Appreciate everything. You guys are awesome. Now, let's talk about drinking alcohol. Do you feel as though you're drinking too much? You think you're drinking too much? I know we all go out. We have drinks once in a while. We have parties, whatever we do, go to the bar. And I know when you think you drink too much is when all of a sudden the room starts to spin or the person you talk to has two heads. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. I know the story. But there's a new thing out. I read this article actually, and talking about heavy drinking since the pandemic. A lot of people taking it hard. A lot of people doing different things, to cope with it. And one of the things, as I say, is drinking heavily. I mean, it's good to have a glass of wine once in a while. It's good to have a drink once in a while, no big deal, But when you overdo it, you overdo it, Sometimes put you in a bad position. Sometimes you don't remember what you did when you had a little too much to drink. You know what I'm saying? These things happen. What are you going to do? We all do it. Maybe we don't. I can't say we all do, because some people out there never touch a drink. Never had a drink. God bless you. Do what you got to do, Well, here's a story I came across. I definitely want to share with you. Americans are using alcohol to cope with pandemic stress. Nearly 1 in 5 report heavy drinking. 1 in 5 people report heavy drinking. About 17% of respondents reported heavy drinking in the past 30 days, according to the survey commissioned by Alkermes, an island-based biopharmaceutical company. U.S. dietary guidelines recommend no more than 1 standard drink a day for women and 2 for men. The National Institute of Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism World Health Organization have said drinking too much alcohol may weaken the body's immune system response to COVID-19. So here we go with something else being related to COVID-19. All right. They're saying if you drink alcohol, the body's immune response to COVID-19, it may be weakened from drinking. I think drinking freaking kills a lot of things. I don't know. More than 18 months into the COVID-19 outbreak in the U.S., nearly 1 in 5 Americans is consuming an unhealthy amount of alcohol, a new survey suggests. About 70% of respondents reported heavy drinking in the past 30 days, according to a survey conducted by analytics firms The Harris Poll and commissioned by the Alkermes, an island-based biopharmaceutical company. The survey was conducted online from March 30th to April 7th among 6,006 U.S. adults aged 21 and older. Of those, 1,003 adults reported heavy drinking. Heavy drinking was defined as having had 2 heavy drinking days in a single week, at least twice in the previous 30 days. A heavy drinking day was defined as 4 or more drinks containing alcohol for women and 5 or more drinks containing alcohol for men. Dr. Neera Kandatora, Chief Medical Officer at the Substance Abuse and Medical Health Services Administration, said the study's findings were not surprising. Almost 90% of individuals with substance use disorder are not in treatment, and alcohol and drug use typically worsens with isolation, which a lot of us was definitely isolated. Several studies have suggested Americans are buying more alcohol and drinking more frequently during the coronavirus pandemic. A study by the Rand Corp last fall found the frequency of alcohol consumption in the U.S. rose 14% compared with before the pandemic. Women in particular increased heavy drinking days by 41%, according to the study. Another study by researchers at the University of Arizona found dramatic increase in harmful alcohol consumption over the first 6 months of the pandemic. Greater alcohol consumption was most associated with job loss due to COVID-19, according to the study. It makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? People lose their jobs and stuff. There's a lot of stress and everybody reacts to it differently. You know, some people go into depression, some people drink, it's just crazy. And it's a shame is what it really is. While we are still learning how the COVID pandemic is impacting alcohol use, it seems clear that some people are drinking more while others are drinking less. In many studies, increases in consumption during a pandemic were linked to increase in stress. National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism Director Dr. George Koob today told USA Today. Gray area. Drinking is not a medical diagnosis, but experts say it can still be a problem. What is it and what are the signs? Stress of world events and anxiety about the future can increase drinking and exacerbate symptoms of alcohol use disorder, as seen in the wake of previous disasters such as 9/11 and Hurricane Katrina, Cobb wrote in his blog. As the world continues to battle COVID-19, it is not clear if the trend is continuing. Dozens of relatively small survey studies have assessed alcohol consumption at various points during the pandemic, but it is unclear from these cross-sectional studies whether patterns of consumption are changing for people as a pandemic drags on. It is entirely impossible that levels of consumption, it is entirely possible that levels of consumption continue to increase over time for some people while decreasing for others. According to the new Harris Poll survey, many respondents who reported heavy drinking said that over the last 12 months, they experienced negative mental, physical, and psychological impacts. 3 in 10 said they continue to drink despite it making them feel depressed or anxious or adding to another health problem. So they're pretty much saying that they don't care. You know, they got stressed, they're drinking, it doesn't matter. About 1 in 4 reported they continue to drink after experiencing a memory blackout. More than one in five experienced withdrawal symptoms when the effects of alcohol were wearing off. And 23% gave up or cut back on activities that were important or interesting to them in order to drink. So see, this is where it starts becoming a big problem. I mean, you're getting depressed, you're drinking, you're starting to not do the things you used to do. You know, you rather drink now. It's an addiction. It's a shame. It's a shame what's going on here. The survey found more than half of respondents who reported heavy drinking were aware of treatment options for alcohol dependence, such as support groups and residential rehabilitation treatment options. But 87% were not undergoing treatment at the time of the survey. So a lot of people know about it, but they just don't want to deal with it, with getting help. More than half said they were either very or somewhat motivated to seek treatment for their drinking. Friends and family can play a role to influence loved ones who drink heavily to seek help, the survey found. Over half of survey respondents who reported heavy drinking said someone had expressed concern to them about their drinking. Among this group, nearly 4 in 5 said that it was a family member who had expressed concern. Almost half of this group who had sought treatment said that a reason they did so was because their family had expressed concern about their drinking. So it starts affecting your family life. You know, people around you start noticing changes and stuff like that. They want to help you. Staying apart together, a newsletter about how to cope with the COVID-19 pandemic. Be honest with yourself if you are making decisions that are not in your best interest. You can seek help anonymously or with friends and family who may also be affected by your drinking. Treatment is available and effective. You do not have to struggle alone. How much alcohol is too much? The Institute on Alcohol Abuse Guidelines advise limiting alcohol consumption to no more than 3 to 4 drinks per occasion. Men should have no more than 14 standard drinks a week. Women should have no more than 7. U.S. dietary guidelines recommend no more than 1 drink a day for women and 2 for men. A standard drink serving is a 12-ounce beer or hard seltzer with 5% alcohol, a 5-ounce glass of wine with 12% alcohol, or a 1.5-ounce shot of 40% alcohol or 80 proof liquor. People who misuse alcohol have a greater risk of liver disease, heart disease, depression, stroke, and stomach bleeding, as well as multiple cancers, according to the Institute of Alcohol Abuse. Pregnant women, people taking medication, and those recovering from alcohol use disorder should not be drinking alcohol. The Institute on Alcohol Abuse and World Health Organization have said drinking too much alcohol may weaken the body's immune response to COVID-19. There it is again. They're bringing up again that, if you drink a lot, it could break down may weaken the body's immune system for COVID-19. Alcohol misuse both activates the immune system, causing inflammation, and interferes with the body's immune response to viral and bacterial infections, Cobb said in his post. Ultimately, impaired immune system functions and an increased susceptibility to respiratory illness could contribute to more severe COVID-19 and greater risk of mortality. If you're concerned you might have a problem with alcohol, the NIA Free Thinking Drinking website can help you evaluate their relationship with alcohol and decide how to proceed. For information about alcohol treatment during the COVID-19 pandemic, visit the NIAAA Alcohol Treatment Navigator. So there you have it. I mean, we all kind of know drinking is bad to a certain extent. I mean, social drinking, like they say, having a drink once in a while is fine. Abusing alcohol is not good for anybody. I hope, anybody out there will realize this and get a little bit of help. They're also saying it does weaken your immune system for COVID-19, so you might be able to catch it easier. Again, it's oh man, it's like a rock and a hard spot. I mean, this kind of stuff bothers me because we all got to live our life, and we don't want to start just shutting down because of this COVID-19. We want to go out to a party, have a drink or two. We want to go out to a wedding and have a drink. We want to come home from hard days of work and still have a drink. And it's like they're all pointing things, don't drink because of COVID-19. It's going to, weaken your immune system, this and that. It's crazy. But again, like anything else, it a little bit, when you consume alcohol, just do it a little bit, don't do a lot. Same thing with food, I guess, gonna consume food, do it in moderation, don't go crazy. There's laws out there with driving, you drink so much, you might not be drunk. You might have 3 or 4 drinks. You feel fine to drive, but you blow in that thing and you're 0.08, whatever the case may be, you're drunk driving. Now it's going to cost you thousands of dollars for a lawyer. May lose your license. Crazy. It's not worth it. A lot of things we got to think about today, how we're going to react to things. What are we going to do? My big question I got too, man, is whatever happened to the flu? I know it's a little off subject, but usually there's flu season. I haven't heard anything about flu season. Anybody out there heard about the flu season? Everybody getting sick, they got COVID. What happened to the flu? Haven't heard anybody want to get a flu shot. Anybody going to flu? Nothing. Everything's COVID now. I don't know why. Maybe somebody could help me out and answer that for me. But listen, guys, stay safe, stay healthy. Come on, man. Things are crazy out there. Don't get depressed. If you're feeling depressed, call somebody. You feel like you got a drinking problem, call somebody. If you have a drug problem, if you're addicted to something, call somebody. Get help, man. It's not worth it. Life is short enough for us to, make it any shorter. So let's try to live our life every day, man, like it's our last, and just enjoy life every day. It's worth it, So take care of yourselves. Remember, if you're new here, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon. hit that thumbs up. I appreciate that. And leave a comment. You know, if somebody needs help out there, whatever, they got some, they want somebody to talk to me, leave a comment. I'll get back to you. I have no problem with that. You know, I'm here to help best I can. All right, guys. Thanks again. Take care of yourself. Stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you soon.